I think one thing I've learned about being a parent is that it means you have to be awake in the middle of the night a lot. I'm over that. I'm so tired.
My office is a mess. I'm trying to redo it, set it up to better run the business, but man, it's taken a lot of time and it was used to just hold stuff for a long time, so that means that there's just a lot of junk and garbage in here, and I'm having a hard time getting rid of stuff, which kind of sucks, but I guess it's okay. Today I want to talk to you about something that has been on my mind and I haven't really talked about, but it is letting go of something that you worked very hard on. So, a number of years ago, 3, 4 years ago, I was part of starting a podcast called Mad Chat. It was part of Follow Networks, which was a project I started. Um, and then subsequently lost faith in, I guess is the best way to put it. Went through sort of a crisis of faith with Follow Networks. But the constant of the Follow Networks was always the podcasts. Mad Chat, Instant Film Review, and it spawned other podcasts that still exist, but um, earlier this year, about a month ago, was the final episodes of the podcast, Mad Chat and Instant Film Review. I should be clear, I haven't been on the podcast in over a year. I stepped away from it. It became too much for me. Again, part of sort of the losing faith in what I was doing. But still seeing something that you worked really hard on die, go away, man, it's not unlike death in any other part of life, be it a family member or an acquaintance. At the heart of it, I feel like I lost a family member. Mad Chat was big for me. It was an amazing experience to create content every week to talk about the things that I love the most. Not unlike vlogging is doing for me now, but it was different then. It was new. It was something I'd never done before. It was a creative outlet. It led to so many things: writing comic books, getting to know new people, getting out there, pushing out new things. But it was time to let it go. And part of me is very happy that the podcasts are done. I struggled with them every week, and especially after I left, wanting them to be more than they were, but knowing that what I could give to them wasn't going to change that, and that's hard. But it taught me a lot, and I'm very grateful for the experience of doing the podcast, especially with Matt, who is a great friend and family member, and has been a great friend for a long time. It was amazing to do. If you get the chance, if you're looking for a creative outlet, if you're looking for something to get your voice out there, here's my suggestions right now of the best ways to do that. Podcasting is super easy, very inexpensive. You can do it for free. There's apps on your phone that will let you do it. You can post to SoundCloud. It's easy. That gets your voice heard really quickly. It doesn't cost much to get into iTunes if you want people to be able to download it that way. It's very simple. And we can talk more about that some other time if that's of interest to you. There's also new apps like Anchor where you can do micro podcasts. I'm interested in that. Might be trying that out for different reasons. And then I think that also just blogging is still very, very real to me. I'm reading more now than I ever have. I'm a big fan of medium.com. If you're looking to write and to write well, to be a part of a community, I guess I can't help you write well. But what I mean is if you're looking to write in a community and have a great chance to have your material read early and without the typical audience growing that goes into to building a blog, Medium is a great place. I one of my close friends is currently in an attempt to write almost every day on Medium, and just even the experience of reading things that are written every day is very unique. If you're looking for an outlet, those are the ones I suggest, or start a business. So yeah, here again, letting something die that you've worked on for a long time is hard, and it was definitely sad to see the podcast go. There were literal tears in my eyes when listening to the last episode, just because of what all we've been through. But it's okay. Sometimes you have to do it and move on to the next thing. And you know what? That's what makes things interesting. So if you ever listen to the podcast, thank you. And if you're new to the vlogs, thank you. I'm sure you can go back and find those archives of podcasts. It's hard. It's hard to let go of things, but it's important. I'm a big Lego fan, so that's mostly what is closest to me when I'm working. I got some Ghostbusters Legos, and the Krang, and my DeLorean. Part of me wants to get another Ecto 1 set and another DeLorean. Just to have both I would like to have all three DeLoreans built, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. And I'd like to have both Ecto 1s built. Big Lego fan, so that's what's closest to me in my office.